Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome. I'm gonna do a short reading today. I'm trying to make it short. Instead of, with everything going on, there's some stuff I want to talk about. I'm gonna keep that part of it short. I'll do it towards the end of the video with like energies and stuff. Before that, I want to take out some oracle cards for guidance. I'm gonna start off by staging. I will be pulling for the masculine too, but I'm gonna start off with oracle cards, do the masculine, and then continue on to here. Just give me a second, trying to figure this out. I'm very sorry again about the sound. My mic has still not been shipped. Amazon is taking a while. I should have paid attention to delivery date. Very quickly, I'm going to take out my decks and purify the energy. I haven't done anything for the collective in a while, so I want to make sure that energy from personals is gone. Nobody's energy is taking over the reading, so that this has to do with the collective that resonates with me. Did that fall off my finger? Yeah, it did. Funny. Okay. Just with the deck, just to change what's on the bottom. 2 of Cups. Messages for twin flames coming through. Excited. Okay, so for those of you, firstly, really quickly, for those of you who don't believe in saging, stuff like that, my question to you is, do you believe in intention? Do you believe that when you set your heart out to, or say that this is the only thing that's going to happen to me, when you go out there and expect people to be nice to you, do you believe that if your thoughts are in alignment with what you want, if your expectations are that it happens? If so, I'm expecting this to purify this, or if not, I'm sending out a good vibration. It could just be a tool, but I'm sending out a vibration of protection around these cards, regardless of if you believe in the tool, if you believe in the wizard or the wand. I heard someone say it like that. Regardless of if you believe in the person with the power, or you believe in the instrument they have, know that the card decks are protected, that you can get alignment, and you can use this method in different things, in like blessing your food. Big thing I try to do is, before I drink water, I try to send a lot of love to it, and I fill my body up with that love. And it does trigger me, because sometimes I do go like, oh, like, who am I to deserve that love? But who am I not to? Loving yourself isn't bad. And yeah, that thought has been coming up for me, but it's like a collective thought that I'm picking up on, the How dare you love yourself? How dare you do whatever you want to do? How dare you act the way you want even with your friends? How dare you not care about social standards? All of that. I feel like I've done a lot of healing, but now it's like a more collective thing I'm picking up on, and it's causing me a lot of pain to think like that. But it's stuff that I'm not forcing out of my body. I'm acknowledging and observing, and I'm knowing that it's not my truth, and I'm letting it go away. So, very quickly, I'm going to mention how I split the deck again in the wheel. There's a cycle that's closed out. There's a wheel that's turned. This does have to do with the energies. It has to do with this newfound self-love. The moon has been in Cancer for the past 2 days, which will definitely help with this. So I'm excited to see what's going on. I'm going to start with the Oracle decks. Start with this deck. Okay, one card already fell out. I'll see if it comes out again. Change your life, Tower moment. A sudden revelation that offers freedom. Break free from procrastination. Embrace the opportunities that change brings. So I was in this group I'm in this group with some amazing women very quickly. And I was talking to somebody, and I was like, okay, say this is the level you're at, right? There's different levels, right? Say you're right here, and you're trying to get a different outcome from bouncing back and forth over here. What if what you need to do is take a leap into the unknown, take a chance on yourself, and question what your truth is more, and question how you're not in alignment with it. Remember, your thoughts, your intention create your reality. I can bless and protect this with my intentions only according to the universe. This can be extra protection. So, if your truth is something that you're not living right now, right? How are your actions aligned with it? Are they? Are your actions aligned with your wants? Because if they're not, then you're just going to be bouncing back and forth. You're going to have to take the leap into the unknown. Because if you don't, how will your counterpart? They are you, remember? Like I said earlier, masculine, feminine energies. Masculine, feminine energies, right? When you encounter each other, they become the masculine and they can feel you, and you become the feminine. You have to be balanced and grounded within yourself. You have to be willing to take the leap. Your inner masculine has to be willing to take the leap instead of being fearful for this masculine to do it. If you're not doing it, how can you expect this from your counterpart? If you're not releasing by standing in your truth and then letting what is going to be become, if you don't let it happen, if you're working against it by staying at this level instead of jumping into some place where you don't even know your masculine may ever be able to come to because of your limiting beliefs that actually contradict what you're doing by staying here. You know, if it is your masculine, then picking yourself, being whole and in union with yourself, is jumping into the unknown. It is having so much faith that you know that when you're healed and have union within yourself, you're gonna attract them. And there's no other way to do this. You be sneaky, they be sneaky. That's just how it is. No, I'm not saying that you have to take a particular step to do that, but you have to be able to be in your truth. And for some people that may be like, I have a few twin flame friends who are talking about their masculines being like, yeah, I'm healing, I'm doing all this, but what if I just want to enjoy the rest of the world and have you as a friend? Is that your truth? Is being just a friend with him your truth? And if not, and you're gonna look at him and it's gonna limit your sovereignty and your freedom and your ability to find a high quality relationship. How is that your truth? If you look at your masculine and you're like, I know we're supposed to be together, you allowing them to not be in their truth when with you keeps you out of your truth as well. Remember, you're the same people with different parts coming up when you're together, which you're mirroring and bouncing off each other so that you can grow for them. Remember that everything you see is an illusion. It's so you can get sovereignty, you can grow towards a particular thing, and when you get sovereignty and grow towards that particular thing, then you get into union with yourself, you get into union with your counterpart, and you redefine love, you raise the vibration, and you can do your mission work. Twin flames are the most beautiful thing ever. Like, not only do we meet someone who's so different and fall in love with them, or not very different in the beginning, doesn't have to be interests that make you different, but like your approaches to things and stuff, you balance each other out. And then you finally, instead of balancing each other out, you balance your inner energies out. You become one within through balancing them and not having an imbalance. And that allows you to be the right kind of partners to each other. This is a bond that shows so much beauty through patience, through strength, through faith, through love. And definitely, obviously, raises the vibration of the planet. And at the end of it all, you get to enjoy this person. You get to be with them. You get to be sovereign, live your life the best way. You get to be healthy. You get to not be codependent, your lifestyle is going to be so different when you get into reunion than it was the first time you were together. Things are going to be so different. You're going to be so different. Your choices are. And those same choices are going to make you able to help the planet in the way you're supposed to with your twin. And remember, the universe isn't going to let you get with your twin unless you've worked on yourself to the point where you guys are both going to be independent, whole beings together, right? Where you can be mature when you're together and work together at something beautiful. If you're going to be so caught up in a toxic cycle, playing out more and more karma with each other, after separation, the universe may as well at this point keep you apart so you can keep you separated and not committed so that you can truly come into balance. So just a short message about alignment. I'm just really quickly going to point this out. 10 of Gabriel, 10 of Wands. Ask your angels for helpful people to lighten your load, working too many hours, trying too hard to please others. I'm feeling we're getting 9 messages today. Today is number 9. Number 9. I don't know the significance of 9 yet, but 9 is coming up. Okay, lots of angel messages coming through. Where should we start off? Perspective. There's a better way. Pause for reflection and insight. Dare to be different. Dare to take the leap. Dare to. This is the Hangman. What the Hangman does is he doesn't only stay in stagnant energy, but he hangs, but he looks at things from different angles. For the masculine, this could be looking at things from different angles, but this is asking your own inner masculine to think differently, to dare to be different. Just like I was saying, question what your truth is. Keep on questioning that. All I'm here to do is raise your vibration, give you updates, and question the way you're living life. Any fear-based life, we don't want that. We want to be in union, inner, outer. We want to be living our best lives as much as possible, right? That's the goal here. We're all trying to do that. There is a better way. Pause for reflection and insight. Dare to be different. Here. 5 of Raphael. Everything happens for a reason. Release regret and embrace the opportunities of happiness. Search for the silver lining. So what this card is really telling me about is this is also the 5 of Pentacles. Release feelings of being left out in the cold. Heal those things. A lot of people are healing them is what I'm sensing and what I'm picking up on. Feelings of inadequacy. When you're in physical separation, a lot of this comes up, but you need to remember that everything you go through in this journey, you can't take it too hard. You have to take it lightly. It's painful, but you have to. You have to understand that it's not who you are, that it didn't happen because of you, but it happened for you. This was written. This wasn't your personality, your looks, you not being good enough. It wasn't that. It was the fact that your soul had to decided to go through this and evolve like this in a world like this, so you could have this experience, so you could raise vibration organically, so you could emerge. You have to let go of the illusions. Change your perspective. Change your perspective on what you need to do. Change your perspective on who you are. Have more faith. We'll take this. Actually, this is coming up. Follow your heart, a love of home and family, trustworthy psychic information. Trust your inner self. This is the Queen of Cups, kind, understanding, giving, psychic. 2 dolphins behind her, just like in the Lovers card. This is in no other card but the Lovers. Queen of Michael. This is actually the Queen of Swords, despite the blue. Brilliant, self-reliant, insightful, humorous. You know exactly what to do. The benefit of experience. Time for your career rather than your relationships. It's saying you need to change your perspective, you need to heal things, and you need to work on yourself. Bring back all of your focus and your energy to who you are, because this is where we're at. If you resonate with me, if you're a part of my soul tribe, this is definitely what it's trying to say. That doesn't mean you abandon anything, but it does mean that you come into union with yourself. The person you used to be, the old toxic habits you used to have, are not the person you're going to be when you're in union. We'll talk about this Chariot card that just came out. You're going to be a totally different person, totally different outlook, totally different activities. You have to be in union with yourself before calling it in. Chariot. Determination and self-control. Career advancement, acknowledgement of success by others. The Chariot also represents twin flame union, combination of the yin and the yang, the white and black horse. Divine guiding the 2 horses. Them coming together into balance because of it. Metatron's cube right there. Protection, balance, guidance, unity. Determination and self-control. Go within. You know who you are. This is going to trigger some people, but ask yourself, what is it that makes you afraid? What are you afraid of? The 10 of Cups came out. This is collective energy. You are getting into union. Union is happening. But divine timing isn't physical time. It is time that's related to anchoring in your true self, union within self. This is collectively happening. It is allowing people to see things differently, to feel a different vibration, to go off in a different direction. But your ego and the ego of others that are unawakened at this time, with the timeline splitting, is going to be coming up more and more interference, harder to listen to the universe. So instead of the universe being available to you, you have to seek it out at this time. So that's a message that's been coming through. I will talk more about it towards the end. Love and blessings fill your life, harmonious relationships with family members, happily ever after. Let's take this Page of Michael. An exciting new challenge. You have what it takes to succeed. Review contracts or documents very thoroughly. So I put it right under perspective too. You have to pause for reflection inside. Dare to be different. You have a new challenge. You have what it takes to succeed. For many people who are going to be getting this message, it's about breaking through this level and going towards the next. To be able to balance out these little feelings that come up, you have to be willing to let go. You have to be open to the unknown. You have to be willing to deal with these things. Divine guidance, the search for meaning in life, the Hierophant. Consider an alternative approach. Surround yourself with wise teachers or friends. See, again, pause for reflection. Dare to be different. Different approach. Determination, self-control, different approach. Everything happens for a reason. Search for silver lining. Follow your heart. Trustworthy psychic information. You know exactly what to do. A time for your career rather than your relationships. This doesn't mean relationships won't come in, but it means that your energy has to go back to yourself, to expanding and growing yourself. And as your web kind of expands, just like the spider female energy, as it expands in all directions, you anchor in more of the 5D timeline. But if you're just a spider sitting there waiting, holding on to what you have, instead of letting go and letting yourself expand and not putting limits on you or your relationships, just letting it happen organically, the more you let go, the more it can do that and anchor it in. Having control is a very egoic thing. It's a very 3D thing. Last message. 3 of Michael, 3 of Swords. Release the past. You will grow from this situation. Time heals all wounds. This could be about releasing past heartache. This could be about releasing remnants of past people. Releasing the past as in releasing who you thought your partner was. It can mean many things. Let's get another card. 8 of Ariel. Take great pride in your excellent work. Practice makes perfect. So what it's saying is to heal yourself through acknowledging how far you've come, to focus more on yourself, to create more, and to understand and value that. You might be astonished, but a really good way to heal yourself is to submit to the process. The less you fight against it, less you're in that 5 of Wands energy, the easier it becomes to anchor things in. The number 9. Trust your intuition. I'm getting 2 cards from here. Oh, that's a lot more than 2 cards. Thunder drum, freedom horse. I'm hearing dragons for some reason. Somebody please look up dragon, put it in the comments. Dragons. Dragons, okay. I love the sound of thunder drums. They make me so, oh, I love it. I don't know. Just maybe it kind of reminds me of heartbeats. It's like nature having a heartbeat, a voice. It speaks so much. Stand up and be counted. Be assertive. Don't be shy about sharing your gifts and letting the world know about your value. Remember your truth, regardless of where you are, who you're with. I have some new people in my life. I've had a very hard time doing what I needed to do. I was very afraid that if I just continued living my life and not caring, that I would look a certain way. But then I realized that I'm really putting my life on hold. I'm really limiting myself because of other people. First of all, I don't even know them, and if I did, why would I be doing this to myself? I have a great quality of life. Why should I change it just because of how it may look? It's healthy. It's good for me. It's beautiful. It makes me so happy. Why would I change it? But anyways, so stand up, be and be counted. Be assertive, don't be shy about sharing your gifts and letting the world know your value. Declare with authority. This is who I am, and this is what I stand for. Make a stand for others less fortunate. Take risks. Walk in rhythm to the beat of your own drum. This is not the time to step back or step aside. Your native spirit wants you to know that throughout the world, indigenous people have called spirit through drumming. Oh, sorry, there is a period. I didn't notice drumming. Drumming was used to activate one's fighting spirit before battle, as well as for joyous celebrations and sacred ceremonies. It was also used for healing rituals. In every case, the drum beat was used to open spiritual realms. A thunder drum calls the thunder beings from the sky, and they arrive with passion and incredible vitality. Drawing this card means that it is time to step into your passion. Make a stand in life for what truly matters to you. The journey. A powerful way to activate your life force is to drum on your chest, lightly with closed fist. It's especially powerful if you do a two beat, similar to the sound of a beating heart, which is the most primordial sound for humans. This rhythm is grounding and activates your strength. Okay, really quick, how many of you just tried that? I was about to try it right now, but I didn't because I had to hold this open. But this makes me want to get like a little drum, like a handheld one. Honestly, drums are so cool. They're one of the best instruments. Okay, yeah, thunder drum. Let me get something I can use as a stand. So you can look at the picture. Thunder drum. Alright, there's some lightning. By the way, a new solar storm just started, so if you guys experience anything, comment below. Also, personalized readings. If this resonates with you, you want any soul coaching, information in description box below. Prices are very low still. They're going to change in the beginning of September. Go up by about $10. Go back to original price. So just a heads up, still flash sale. Look at that. If you want to join a Facebook group, link is also going to be below in the description box. Okay, so next, Freedom Horse. Yeah, this is about not limiting yourself based on people, standing in your power, standing in your sovereignty, standing in your truth. Freedom Horse card meaning let your spirit fly. Do not hold back. Break free and express yourself. Flaunt your stuff. Dance, laugh, explore, and go beyond predictable behavior. Get out of the rut. You don't need to fit the mold. Be daring. Fling your arms to the heavens in joy. Your native spirit wants you to know that the horse allowed the natives of the Americas and Mongolia to travel great distances with ease. The horse also carried their supplies, which additionally granted freedom to those ancient peoples. This card chose you to remind you that you aren't here to be ordinary, but to step beyond limitations and self-imposed boundaries. This does have to do with how you engage with other people, with your, it's all combined. If you're not being open and free in one part of your life, you aren't being free in another part of your life as well. Your freedom comes from your self-esteem, solar plexus. It comes from your stability and security, root chakra. If you have a root chakra issue about your security and stability in relationships, you're going to have the same problem show up with your money as well. Your chakras embody and embrace all parts of your life. So as you fix towards aligning different parts of your life, that is why it's easier to anchor in, to heal other parts of your chakras too. You can work from the outside in or from the inside out. Whatever feels right, feels better to you. Not feels better to your fears, but feels like it's the best way to heal yourself. And as you heal yourself and become one, you anchor in the truth that belongs in your life. Okay, so, where was I? This card chose you to remind you that you aren't here to be ordinary, but to step beyond limitations and self-imposed boundaries. Don't allow yourself to be trapped by convention or the expectations of others. You have the ability to choose your life on your terms. Replace the phrase, I should, with I could, but I choose not to at this time. Perhaps you aren't always free to create the exact circumstances of your life, but you're certainly able to decide what meaning to give those situations. Select meanings that empower you. For this is the time to break free. The journey. The way you use your body can change your state. Put on music and dance with wild abandon. As you do so, this sends a powerful message to your subconscious that you are indeed truly free. See, little things, just doing something as small as that can rewire your subconscious, heal certain emotional imbalances, certain trauma in different chakras, heal those, bring forth that healing that can tip the scale for you. Okay, now I'm gonna pull cards and then we are going to be done. Wow, it's already been 36 minutes. The number 9, masculine coming in with the offer. Masculine coming in with the offer, truth, judgment. Right under it, chariot, wheel, abundance, and offer. Okay, harvest, abandonment, 10 of cups, the world, Knight of Swords, and before all of this is a hangman. We saw the hangman earlier, right? It's like right after you look at different perspectives, you're done changing your perspective, a domino effect happens, something closes up, it becomes very clear, the harvest lines up, union is attained within, then the wheel turns and union comes in the physical as well. It's a very quick domino effect and it's about changing your perspective. So I think that's what the 9 is about. 9, hermit, trust your intuition, go within. Also, please look up the meaning of dragon. I did look it up. I don't remember much, so I don't think I would be able to give you a good definition. But what I do want to tell you is to let go of your control issues. Just kidding. Well, yes, do that, but dragon, symbol of balance, of power, of sovereignty. When I think of the dragon, and I think of, oh my god, my handwriting is so bad. When I think of the dragon, fierce, fiery, passionate, wild, bold, daring, but sensitive, grounded. Okay, was it just me, or was it really hard to be grounded with that Leo energy? It really made you feel like powerful. It really made you feel like this is what I gotta get done. And then with Aquarius, it was just like slapping you around like, this is my truth, this is not. And now with Virgo, Virgo is very grounded, and it kind of separates you, especially with the timelines splitting farther and farther. It's like you finally got your power when the timelines were closer together, and then all of a sudden it starts splitting, and we end up with this very earthy, grounded energy, which causes some dissonance, or like kind of like barriers between the 3D and the 5D. Yeah, that's how I'm picking up on it. Some barriers, some fuzziness, some noise, some black mist. The black mist isn't bad though. It's divine brought is what I'm picking up. It is black mist. Black mist, people will usually see it and go, oh, that's bad. But no, it's not bad. It is something so that you can look at it, be like, I can't feel the universe, I can't see the universe, and kind of catapult yourself using that Cancer energy, that Leo energy, with the sensitive, the fiery passion, and all you're learning about catapulting into that energetically, but at the same time being grounded with this Virgo energy and being able to take all this energy, bring it inwards like a dragon does, and shoot it outwards in all directions from your body so that you can create that web as the Empress. You are the Empress. You are becoming the Empress. The Empress is a dragon. That's what I'm picking up on. She's a dragon, but she's a fierce, powerful dragon, but she's also a tiny little spider. Tiny little spider with so much tact. This is kind of supposed to be her web. There. Something like that. And she's anchoring things in. But first thing you need to do is you need to be aware. And I feel like a lot of you also already very aware of feeling disconnected with the universe. The universe is within you. You may not feel it strongly, but it's time to connect with it within you instead of outside. You've made yourself strong, and now it's time to change your perspective, anchor it from within. You have the 5D within you. Don't limit yourself by thinking you don't. When you start pulling it in, it'll become a lot easier for that mist to pass again. It's kind of a test from the universe, but for union too, physical union with your counterpart, you have to be willing to see yourself for who you are. You have to be willing to take chances, to be sovereign, to changing old beliefs, patterns, and ideas, to be able to bring in 3D union, that sovereignty, that health. Twin flames weren't brought just to have a great romantic experience, but to be sovereign, to be whole and complete on their own, even though they started out as halves. To become wholes on their own, to show what we can be, what we can create, and to create so much because of that, to bring manifesting onto this plane. Major perspective change. The number 9, look it up. Big message coming through for that. Also look up dragon and spider symbolism to understand more and see if it resonates with you. So sorry, my voice is getting all scratchy. Yeah, let go of your control issues. Hold on to your truth. Masculine energy. Thinking about the past, need to let go, need to forgive. Okay. What is going on with our masculine? Okay, so I know the Chariot always seems like a very big union indicator, but I think the Star is. The Star represents the balancing of the 3D and the 5D, done by this Empress, this Muse, this godly woman. And she's in balance, she's sovereign. She's let go of everything that she doesn't need, and she has everything she needs and belongs. Herself, her hobbies, her skills, her peace, her happiness, her joy. That's what she needs, and everything else is attracted to her. She's in the state of flow. The light is not only on her forehead, kind of reminds me of it's like the masculine being out at sea, and she's like a lighthouse in the dark. A very vibrant energy, and it's really funny because there's all these options, right? All these options, and right between the options and her, there's communication coming in. Communication, and it's like departing from here, from a lesser, look, not even vibrant realm, a very dull, ugly, unfulfilling realm, into a very beautiful, vibrant realm. Looking at different perspectives is allowing him to be happy, truly happy within, to become one with himself. He's working on it. He's working on healing. He's working on healing, forgiving himself, working on his abandonment issues. A lot of the times the masculines have been very manipulative or left because they were afraid of being left. You know, you think that people wouldn't do that, but you know, it's the first time they truly felt something, truly loved, and it scared them. It scared the shit out of them. They're learning how to love themselves. They're healing their fears, and they're coming in with this slow, steady offer. Slow and steady doesn't mean that it's going to be a long time, but it means it's going to be well thought out, it's going to be permanent, and it's going to be quality. It's just what he's working for at this moment. He definitely knows about the connection. He's looking at things from every angle, and it's helping him ascend and heal. Is there anything you could tell us about the healing going on? Karmic healing. Yeah, it has to do with him changing his perspective on what he wants out of life. He's trying to think with his heart, trying to think with his higher heart, his intuition, who he truly is, bring balance to the situation. He's been going out on a limb. He's been limiting himself into becoming the King of Pentacles, being this particular man. And although he wants to be the Knight of Pentacles, he wants to be stable, he's realizing that that's not what he truly needs to come in. What he needs to come in is something better, more fruitful. It has to have heart to it. So let's pull some clarifiers and make sure this is the message coming through. Any confirmation, anything. Okay, 10 of Cups, 4 of Wands. He doesn't see this as the big picture anymore. It doesn't give him happiness. He's experienced life without you. He's experienced life in all these unfulfilling ways, and what you have to offer, not only your offer, but who you are, what you stand for. You're his muse, not only looking at you, but being with you. Who he becomes because of you, all of it, being with you, is so much more worth it than anything else. He's bringing this newfound mentality. He's trying to anchor in the man he could feel himself becoming. The part of him he saw within you that he was resonating with as you were so beautiful and vibrant and growing. He's trying to remember that. He's trying to find his own flame. And you know, this is kind of what it reminds me of. He's like playing with it, and like the flame's like really, it's like kind of sparking up a little bit, and he's like getting a little frustrated, but eventually a steady flame keeps going. And then he goes, oh yeah, like I've mastered this, I'm happy. But then he goes, wait, but this isn't it, because she's so cool too, and she can do this too. And yeah, sure, there are some people that can do it, but like, hers is so cool, just like mine is so cool. And if he wasn't him, if his personality wasn't his personality, right? If his soul wasn't his soul, he wouldn't find his particular flame to be the best. He wouldn't be this person. He would change himself to become another person in his truth, and he'd be attracted to different things. But because he is who he is going to love you. He's going to pick you. He's going to choose you. You are you. You know, this is cliche, but one of the best things my DM said to me, and I know he meant it too, it was about, super cliche, sorry, but we were just sitting there, and I'm like, we're just talking about things, and he's like, you know, I realize that there are a lot of cool girls out there, and I'm just sitting there like, what? Like, you do? Like, what do you mean? Oh my god. And he's like, yeah, but dude, they're not you. And I look at him, and I know it's like cheesy, but like hearing it from him, of all people, I was like, you know what? I feel this. I feel it, because at the end of the day, for some reason, I just always choose you, and I don't get it. But anyways, so maybe what I'll pull up on is what he is actively working on. Yeah, let's see what he's actively working on right now. This masculine we're pulling up on. What is this masculine actively working on right now? Ooh, definitely healing. Oh, Sun, very masculine, healed card. Definitely healing with the Tower card. Can you see these? Okay. Tower card about the Seven of Cups, releasing. What I get with the Sun out is it's not more towards this energy, but it's more towards like he has released. He's healing mostly now. This is kind of past energy they're releasing. More healing going on. Let's see what this is. Yep, Seven of Swords coming out. I need to clarify that. What is this about? Is this about reflection? Is this about forgiving himself? What is this about? Heartbreak about what he's let go of. For this, it sounds like a masculine that has lost his feminine. He looks at the life he could have had, and he's feeling pain. He's going about life. See, very red-orange energies, lots of low vibrational sacral chakra, root chakra, security, stability issues coming up. With her, he sees all this green, heart chakra, blue, throat chakra. There's some red, stability, but it's a vibrant red. It's not a musty, rust-colored red, a unhealthy-looking red, you know? It's like he embarked on this journey to all this horrible stuff, and he can't see where he's going, but he sees this little hint of purple, the crown, and it's directing him. It's right between these two wands. He knows what he wants. He knows what he lost. He's grieving it. He is healing it. He has let go of a lot of karma. He has to. It's not his truth anymore. And he's like, if only I could go back and fix things, do things a different way. But he's asking for you to forgive him and release the past too. There's a need for the feminine to do that. Also to release any negative thinking about him not coming. To release that. Release yourself completely. It's really hard to have faith when you're holding on, because holding on so tightly sometimes suggests that you don't think things are going to change. It takes security and stability to be able to do that. But sometimes you can work outside in. You can go, I want to be secure and stable. And you can release things because of that, even without being secure and stable. and you can feel secure and stable after. He wants to move to the security and stability. Wow, I feel really nauseous all of a sudden. Wow, this is so weird. My friend was telling me about her feeling this. Maybe there's like a wave hitting right now. I think I hear like really heavy wind in the background outside. Wow, I'm so sorry, guys. Okay, what's that about? What's the nausea? Is this a message? Queen of Wands, the light holder. Remember, the lighthouse. Let the man be who he's supposed to be. How can you trust him? How can you forgive him? Let him be who he's supposed to be. Let him change. You're such a different person today. You've healed so much. You've let go of so much. You have so much you regret doing. So much you regret doing. So much extra you regret giving. So much pain you went through. So much you allowed. So much you did too. So much control. You have to forgive all these things. You have to disassociate yourself with them. And as you do that and step more into this, you have to let him be who he truly is. Because he is becoming that person. He wants to be so good for you guys. Do you guys even realize that? He wants to be this great man for you. Has so much love for you. Such a big heart. But you can't be afraid of separation. You can't be afraid of walking away. You can't be afraid of picking yourself. Yes, he has worth, but you have to see your worth too. And loving yourself doesn't mean not loving him. Sometimes what you need to do is, it's not bad if you're not holding a torch for him. You know? Sometimes you have to hold the torch for yourself. And that way he can find his own inner light. He's going to be frustrated. He's going to be like, where did my light go? Where did it go? Where'd she go? You know? But eventually he's going to find his own. He's going to become more positive, understanding, optimistic. Just like you've been about him. And you have to be about this journey too. If you don't have faith, if your masculine aspect doesn't have faith, you know, with the control issues, the control coming up, it's always the Four of Pentacles. Every single tarot deck, it's a masculine figure holding a Four of Pentacles. Right? If your masculine energy is holding on, his masculine energy will hold on. If your masculine energy is being sneaky, his masculine energy will be sneaky. Sometimes you have to hold the light for yourself. You have to turn off the light. What if this is how it is? Your lighthouse has a light on the outside, but when the light is on the outside, you can't turn the light on in the inside and cook, clean, have a healthy place to live in. But you're just awaiting him. You have this beautiful light on the outside, even though you're beautiful. You're not trusting him to be able to find you anyways, to be able to see shore. You got there in the first place. You propped yourself up in that tower, waiting for him. Why not focus on yourself and know that he is you? Stop holding the torch. Let him be the man he's supposed to be and know that he's going to be different. Don't have those trust issues. Let's pull more on this Seven of Swords energy, the heartbreak, the devil, moving forward. What else do you want to tell us about his feelings? Ending of a cycle. Come on. Balance. Six of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, 11 of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. He's definitely coming forward. He's coming forward. Low vibrational, lower chakra thinking. Karmic cycles closing up. This is what the world is about. There are karmic cycles closing up. If they haven't already, they are doing so with this new moon coming up this Friday. This is what this new moon's for. Closing up karmic cycles. A lot of relationships falling apart. New moons are great for that, especially Virgo new moon. Six of Pentacles, balance, manifesting. He's working with his light, you know. He's playing around with it, and then finally he's gonna get that steady light. He's learning how to manifest, how to create. And as he builds himself up, a lot of your masculines right now, 9, hermit. A lot of your masculines right now are in hermit mode. They're going within to deal with things, to solve things, to fix things, to heal, to become a new man, to really shed their old skin and come out like fresh, new, the person they truly are. To be able to, they need to be able to do this for themselves. They need to be able to have this space. I don't know how to explain it, but I really hope you understand this for your masculine, why he needs this, why it's good for you, why you need this. But that's everything he's working on. He's working on finding his own inner light, keeping it steady and keeping it on. I have a feeling he's already been able to see it a few times, but now it's about it becoming more steady. And of course, what they experience is they go through the dark night faster. It's more painful, faster, shorter period of time. His growth is faster too, but more painful. More painful as in more to go through in such a short time. It's a quickening, remember? Yeah, he's definitely working on that offer. What else? Going within about the victory he had versus the victory he can have. Exactly, guys. This is exactly what he's doing. He's trusting his intuition at the end of it. He's taking a new approach. He's listening to his heart. How is our masculine doing with the healing? Wow. Oh my god. Give me a second. A few cards fell out. So, with this healing, Chariot, trying to become one within himself, find that beautiful inner light he saw within you, within himself. Union again. Double Ace of Wands, exactly. He's finding that light within himself. And he's thinking about the offer. He's thinking about how he's going to come forth. There's some fear that's coming up. Oh my god, Knight of Pentacles, exactly, the offer. How he's going to come forward. There's some fear that I was picking up on. Also wanting to become this great man, but he has a total perspective change about it. What else is he going through at the moment? Anything else that needs to come out? Wanting to come forward with the offer, moving forward in passion. He's found his light. Okay, again, confirmation, moving forward with passion, moving forward with intuition, coming forward with the cup. Yeah, he doesn't just want this lifestyle anymore. He's letting go of things. He's thinking about an offer. He's thinking about his approach. He's trying to stabilize his energy, be more confident in his Ace of Wands, and he wants his feminine to be able to do the same, to be grounded, be mature. Lots of mature is a strong word coming out. The moon. What about the moon are you telling us? Okay. Karmic justice. Justice. Hangman, thinking things through, anxiety, and the Lovers. Yeah, so there's a lot of karmic justice that's coming through, assessments being made so the Lovers can come together, the two dolphins in the back. I'm going to pull on the anxiety card, what they're trying to tell us. Move away from it. What else about the anxiety? Yeah, exactly. Focusing on other parts of your life will bring more security and stability. There is no need to worry, unnecessary worry. Find your strength in other aspects of your life. It'll filter into your union state as well. You're feeling well, one, emotionally, and anchor in things. Shift your focus and your perspective. Focus on your abundance. Focus on your kingdom. You can't be afraid of letting go. I just keep on hearing this echo over and over again. There is an ego death that is going to come through if you don't willingly let go. Have patience with the situation. Balance is being restored. Things are happening behind the scenes. You have no idea. You have no idea how much stuff he's dealing with. You're going to be surprised to hear what's been on his mind lately. And final messages. His truth. Ascension. Okay, one last card. Slow, steady, humble offers, well thought out. You have no idea what's coming, feminine. No idea. Keep focusing on yourself. Change these 9 swords into 9 pentacles. That's really interesting, because when I was asking how to deal with this, have the strength to walk away, or to walk towards yourself at least, to turn your back away from a situation. Take more time to build your kingdom, to build yourself. Take your energy, focus it inwards on your own lighthouse, and trust that your masculine will make it to shore, will set up camp just like you did. He is you, and you need to be willing to let go of your control issues, to move out of your lower vibrational masculine state with the 4 of Pentacles. Your inner masculine has to be willing to let go of those 4 pentacles, or at least one of them, so you can create with the other 3. So you can become the emperor. See, 4 of Pentacles, low vibrational masculine, very 3D. High vibrational masculine, the emperor. And what's the key? Your inner masculine being shifted. Focus on yourself. Work on this garden. Know that it's coming. Don't put a timeline on it, but it's coming. It's coming in a lot quicker than you think it is. You have to be willing to let go. Alright guys, please like, comment, subscribe. Talk to you guys next time. Love you.